What is going on, everyone? And welcome back to another About Teams video. And yeah, it's Wednesday, MLB segment. You already know what it is. We're going to be kind of, doing our weekly check-in, see where every team stands. But first, we got probably the happiest news in baseball for fans in a while. Angel Hernandez is officially gone from the game of baseball. And for a fan of any team really, this is a great day. He's retiring, and I asked Nick, I believe it was yesterday, is it immediate? And pretty much is. So did he already call his last game? Is he done?
I want to say I was going to take a quick look at this article, but I believe, it seems like he's done the way they're talking about it.
It says he has retired. So
don't let the door
it's a great day for fans. I'll just say that.
Don't let the door hit you on the way out, buddy. But he might miss that too.
Oh, was he really that bad?
Yes, he was really
bad. Yeah, it's just a great day for fans. I mean, probably the infamous worst umpire there is. Very inconsistent umpire. It's just most frustrating to watch. It just never made sense. Quick to throw people out of games, but that's where it is now. He's done. The MLB is only a better place now with him out.
Yeah, I mean, shout out to Angel for staying in the MLB as long as he could, using that union against everybody so that they couldn't fire him. But see you later, pal. I mean, I don't think there's many players or fans who are going to really miss you behind the plate or even on the bases, especially behind the plate, though. He was this year, especially, with all the new StatCast stuff and strike zone, K zone, whatever you want to call it.
You could really just see with more analytics how bad he was.
Right, exactly. He was making some of the worst calls in years, balls that are, 8 inches off the plate that I don't know if you saw it. This was probably a month ago. It was early on in the season, he called 3 straight strikes on Wyatt Langford on pitches that were about 6 inches off the plate. And it was just 1, 2, 3. Langford didn't even swing the bat because he had no reason to. They were all balls that he called strikes. So just stuff like that, man, it ruins.
He wanted to leave with a bang. He knew he was retiring. He just wanted to go out, pissing everyone off. Great day for MLB, though. He's gone. Every fan should be happy. This is a day. Yankees, Red Sox, every fan comes together and just says, the MLB is a better place with Angel Hernandez gone. I mean, we have our NBA referees that are infamous, like Scott Foster.
I don't think there's any really
umpires. Yeah, but it's a good thing for the NFL when you don't remember names because you're not that bad. It's just the way it's played. But with that being said, great day for the MLB. But with that being said, now you know what it is. We got to check in on our teams, how everyone's doing, anything that stuck out over the week so far and weekend since the last time we covered it. And we're going to obviously start with probably the 2 best teams in the American League, the New York Yankees and Baltimore Orioles. I feel like for me, it's obviously them and them, neck and neck. And then you got the Red Sox, Rays, and Blue Jays just kind of there, kind of chilling. Red Sox looking for maybe a last wild card spot. And then the Rays just kind of falling behind.
These are the wild card standings. So, I mean, 2.5 games out, but this early in the season, I almost never look at the wild card just because it doesn't happen. But, Yankees are, I think, looking like –
Red Sox are a potential wild card team, but the Red Sox was a sweep or at least 2 out of 3 from the Rays. So that kind of –
Yeah, they did sweep the Rays, but actually, yesterday, shout out to the Red Sox, got their first win of the year against the Orioles. They were 0-5 going into the day. So, good job.
Shout out Red Sox. But Blue Jays, Rays, 2 teams. Everyone, a lot of people were kind of down on the Rays, rightfully so. Just kind of the way their season ended last year. But Toronto,
you can only play their style for so long, where it's you don't pay guys and you're kind of just bringing up prospects and bringing in older guys. You can only play that for so long before it catches up to you. So
and it finally has. But it was a great run. lot of question marks up with the Tampa Bay Rays, and then Toronto Blue Jays. Just
I don't know what's up with them.
Trades.
I really don't know what's up with them.
Yeah, because they have all the talent, but just can't get wins. Last place, disappointing. Then we go to the Central. Very interesting. Cleveland has kind of gained some separation. Credit to my Twins. They've taken the first 2 out of 4 from the Royals in this week series, so that's always good to see. And for the Twins, I'm just hoping to win 1 out of the next 2. Royals obviously have Seth Lugo going today and Brady Singer going tomorrow, so it should be interesting to see how it matches up. Twins very streaky, but the Guardians have held firm all season, and even the Royals are, they look like they're here to stay now, and that's great for the division because you got 3 teams that will just be fighting, and then we obviously got the White Sox, and even the Tigers are scrappy. They're like probably 3.5 out of the wild card, so they're right there if in a week or so. So that division, 4 teams that are playoff caliber, very, very interesting.
Want to go to the West now? Or,
yeah. Unless you have anything to touch on.
No, I mean, Guardians are still looking dangerous. I still think they need one more bat, like we talked about with the deadline deals. And I think the Royals they're going to be okay. Their starters are good.
They're playing with house money. They remind me of last year's Baltimore Orioles, where it's just like you're young, you're exciting, got a great record. If they were to make the playoffs, I wouldn't necessarily have the highest expectations because I was high on Baltimore last year. I think I predicted them to win the World Series, but obviously didn't turn out that way. But, Royals enjoy this regular season success because it's been, 10 years. So, shout out to them. They're finally – but they did win a World Series. So, I think the Royals would take that trash of, 7 bad years of baseball for this. So, great. Now – AL West, Nick, where do you want to go with this mid off?
This division's weird. I mean, if you just look at the run differentials, even the leader in the division is -4, and the Rangers are right there with them. They're 3.5 games back. So I mean, I guess it's tip your cap to the pitching in this division. I don't really know. It seems like these. I mean, we know the Mariners have good pitching. The Rangers, I guess.
Our Oakland Athletics are only a game and a half behind the Astros.
Yeah, they're fighting for that 3rd place spot. We need them to get that 3rd place spot for our prediction to look good.
Then they're only 3.5 out of 2nd, and then only 7 out of 1st.
All it takes is a little, Minnesota Twins 8-9 game win streak, and you're leading the division.
That could happen. Oh, boy, that'd be saying.
This division,
this division has a lot of question marks. Everyone expected Texas, Astros, Seattle to all be really good. I mean, Seattle's 4 games above 500, but it's been a weird way to get there. But they're on a little bit of a streak now, so we'll just give them the respect. We'll see what happens if they can finally cook up and that offense shows up as the weather gets warmer.
I feel like it was such a anticipated division too, just because Rangers won the World Series, Astros with their history, Mariners everyone knew was going to have good pitching. So I guess it's kind of a letdown division.
Yeah, it is. I mean, that's the definition of it. This year, even with the Phillies' little 3-game losing streak, they are 5 games up. I mean, when we predicted back when Ronald Acuna was still healthy, I had the Braves come back to win this division. Obviously, that has changed with that injury. But, it'll be interesting to see if Atlanta can hold firm. I honestly still think they'll probably get a wild card spot. But, this is Philly's division to lose now at this point, even though it's, like we said, just not even June 1st yet. But we already know what it is. Phillies win this division, and Atlanta will get second. It'll just be interesting to see if Atlanta can stay afloat, obviously, with the injuries they've suffered so far. But I got confidence they'll be just fine, at least making a wild card.
Yep. Chris Sale's been pitching. I think he's been their best pitcher as of late. I think he's 8-1 now or something. He just came off another great start. So they're losing Acuna is so tough, but that team is just so deep with talent that I think they'll be able to overcome it. And their pitching has been pretty solid. I don't know if they'll be able to win the division, but they'll still, I think, definitely make the playoffs. I think the NL is kind of weaker. We look at these 2 teams, and the Braves would be first place in this division, second place in this division. So like,
Yeah.
they'll probably make it as a top wild card team, but I think the Phillies are just rolling right now, and they probably have a top 2 pitching staff in the league, if not the best pitching staff in the league, with Nola, Wheeler, and Ranger, who just lost his first game the other day. He's now 9-1, I think. So the Phillies are rolling, barring any injuries. I can't see it changing. They're so hungry for that World Series that they got a taste of, but just ran into the Astros that were a buzzsaw at the time. So
Yeah.
It'll be an interesting race at the end of the year, though, because Braves always pick it up end of the year, no matter who they're in the race with.
Yeah, this is Philly's year. And then you obviously got the Nationals kind of just floating around, and the Mets just staying mid. Next division, I feel like whenever we do this, the Brewers are always like 8 games above 500, playing 5-5 baseball in their last 10. That's just what the Brewers do. Then obviously you got the Cubs in second. Cardinals kind of making, some.
Cardinals making a push.
You're making a little bit of a push now. So now only 4.5 out. Sonny Gray obviously been fantastic. The pitching's low-key been underrated. Lance Lynn, Kyle Gibson, they've all been fine. Be interesting to see how it plays out, but I still trust the Brewers. But, the Cubs, Cardinals, could easily see the Cardinals finishing second, at least right now. Just the way the Cubs are kind of streaking in the wrong direction. And the Cardinals, credit to them, 8-2 in their last 10. They're getting a little bit of momentum now. So it'll be interesting to see where that plays out.
Yeah. I think Imanaga pitches tonight for the Cubs, and we obviously know he's been incredible, so maybe he'll get them off their little skid and pick up another streak. But don't let the Cardinals get hot. We saw them get hot back in 2021. They won like 20 straight or something like that at the end of the year. So they've got the capability. I don't know if it's sustainable. I think Mason Wynn is on like a 13, 14 game hit streak, so he's starting to pick it up with the bat. But we'll see. When you got a guy like Sonny Gray who's going to give you a solid outing every single time he goes out there and give you a chance to win every time, that's always something a team's going to take. And if they can get hot and, win 4, 5, 6 in a row, they might be a game or 2 out from Milwaukee, depending on how they play.
Yeah, I agree. Bold prediction, let me ask you this, does Imanaga's ERA go above 1 after today's start?
After today's start, I got to see. Who are they? Let me see.
I think they're playing – who are they playing?
They're playing the Brewers. So this is actually
division rival matchup in Milwaukee. What you got? I'll say the opposite of what you say.
Okay. I'm going to say in Milwaukee – I'm going to say, his ERA does go up.
Okay. I think he shuts down that Brewers bats.
Okay. I mean, I can see it. He's done it all year, but you're always due for one. I mean, Rangers score.
I feel like he's got one start, just gives up 5 runs or something. Will happen soon.
Yeah.
Could see it today. We'll see, though. And then last division, we are kind of a boring one, but we already know what it is. Although, credit the Giants for playing some good baseball now. Felt like they were like 5 games below 500 like 2 weeks ago. Now they're above 500. But the Dodgers, they're just there.
The Dodgers are just the Dodgers.
They're going to be there. Diamondbacks still haven't dug themselves out of the hole. But, Padres and Giants are interesting. Will one of them make a wild card push? One of them might be in the wild card right now. It's all very close with them, the Cubs. It should be interesting, though, who will occupy those final 2, because I think Atlanta's solidified itself as the first wild card, or at least a wild card team. So it'll be interesting to see the other 2 teams. But the Giants and Padres are right in that mix. So
turning into a competitive little division, little race for second place. But
Giants are heating up right now. So we'll see, though, despite a minus 14 run differential.
I know that's kind of crazy to me how they're. It shows how streaky they have been, I guess. I mean, they started out. It doesn't help when Blake Snell has like. I think
that was going to be such a good signing.
Yeah.
But, things don't work out. But you know what? They've stayed the ship now, so that's a big credit to them bouncing back. But, so with that being said, thank you guys for listening to our MLB check-in video, just to see where every team is now. Check in, see what sticks out to us. And make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy this kind of content. And we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.